This essay delves into the world of ethical hacking with Kali Linux. Remember, this information is for educational purposes only. Misusing these tools for illegal activities is a crime. Always respect the law and use your knowledge responsibly. Hacking, in its true sense, is about understanding how systems work. It's about finding vulnerabilities and fixing them. Ethical hackers use their skills to make the digital world safer. They are the guardians of our data and privacy. In the wrong hands, these tools can cause harm. But in the hands of ethical hackers, they become instruments of defense. By understanding how attacks happen, we can build stronger defenses. This essay will explore the tools and techniques used in ethical hacking. We will focus on Kali Linux, a powerful operating system designed for cybersecurity professionals. Kali Linux is the go-to operating system for security professionals and ethical hackers. It comes preloaded with a vast array of tools, making it a one-stop shop for all your cybersecurity needs. From basic network scanning to advanced penetration testing, Kali Linux has got you covered. But before we dive into the world of hacking, let's get familiar with some basic Linux commands. These commands are the foundation for navigating Kali Linux and are essential for any aspiring hacker. The command lists all the files and directories in your current location. Think of it as opening a folder on your computer. The command lets you navigate between these directories. It's like clicking on a folder to open it. Another crucial command is, which tells you your current location within the file system. It's like looking at the address bar in your file explorer. With these basic commands, you can start exploring the world of Kali Linux. Before launching an attack, ethical hackers gather information about their target. This phase, known as reconnaissance, is crucial for understanding the attack surface. It's like a detective gathering clues before solving a case. One of the most basic reconnaissance tools is. This command sends a signal to a target device and waits for a response. It helps determine if the target is online and responsive. Another useful tool is. It provides information about a domain name such as the owner, registrar, and contact details. This information can be valuable for understanding the organization behind a website. Is another handy tool that queries DNS servers for information about a domain. It can reveal the IP address associated with a domain, which can be used for further investigation. These tools, though simple, provide valuable insights into the target. Once we have gathered enough information about our target, it's time to find vulnerabilities. Vulnerabilities are weaknesses in a system that attackers can exploit. Think of them as cracks in a wall that need patching. Is a powerful network scanner that can detect open ports, running services, and even the operating system of a target device. It's like a scanner that reveals the blueprint of a building, showing all the entry and exit points. Is another popular vulnerability scanner that goes a step further. It not only identifies vulnerabilities but also provides detailed information about the risks associated with each vulnerability. It's like having a building inspector point out all the structural weaknesses. By scanning the target system, ethical hackers can identify potential entry points for attackers. This information is crucial for prioritizing security efforts and patching vulnerabilities before they can be exploited. Section 5. Exploitation, breaching the defenses. Exploitation is the art of leveraging vulnerabilities to gain unauthorized access to a system. It's the moment of truth where ethical hackers test the defenses of a system. This is where the real adrenaline rush kicks in, is a powerful framework that provides a vast collection of exploits, payloads, and tools for penetration testing. It's like a master key that can unlock multiple doors, each leading to a different part of the system. Is another specialized tool that automates the process of detecting and exploiting SQL injection vulnerabilities. It's like a skilled thief who can pick locks and bypass security systems. These tools, though powerful, should be used with extreme caution. Even in a controlled environment, exploiting vulnerabilities can have unintended consequences. Ethical hackers must always prioritize safety and responsibility. Section 6. Maintaining access, staying under the radar. Once an attacker gains access to a system, their next goal is to maintain persistence. This means creating a backdoor or establishing a foothold to ensure continued access even if the initial vulnerability is patched. Rootkits are stealthy programs that attackers use to hide their presence and activities on a compromised system. They are like chameleons, blending in with the environment and making them difficult to detect. Trojans, disguised as harmless files, can create backdoors, allowing attackers to remotely control the system. They act like spies, secretly relaying information and executing commands. Maintaining access allows attackers to exfiltrate data, spy on users, or launch further attacks from within the compromised system. Ethical hackers need to understand these techniques to identify and mitigate such threats. Section 7, Social Engineering Toolkit, SET. The Art of Deception. Social engineering is the art of manipulating people into revealing confidential information or performing actions that compromise security. It's all about exploiting the weakest link in the security chain, humans. The Social Engineering Toolkit, SET, is a framework that provides tools for creating phishing pages, fake access points, and other social engineering attacks. It's like a con artist's toolkit, filled with tricks and traps to deceive unsuspecting victims. Phishing attacks involve sending emails that appear to be from legitimate sources, tricking users into clicking malicious links, or revealing sensitive information. It's like casting a phishing net and waiting for unsuspecting victims to bite. Fake access points, also known as evil twins, mimic legitimate Wi-Fi networks, luring users into connecting and exposing their data. It's like setting a trap in a familiar path, waiting for unsuspecting prey. Section 8. Wireless attacks, cracking the airwaves. Wireless networks, though convenient, can be vulnerable to attacks if not properly secured. Hackers use various tools and techniques to exploit weaknesses in Wi-Fi protocols. AirCrack is a suite of tools for assessing Wi-Fi network security. It can capture network traffic, analyze data packets, and even crack passwords, allowing access to the network. WPA2, once considered a secure protocol, can be vulnerable to attacks like crack, which exploits weaknesses in the handshake process. It's like finding a flaw in a seemingly impenetrable vault. By understanding these vulnerabilities, ethical hackers can help organizations secure their wireless networks and protect sensitive data from unauthorized access. Section 9, Password Cracking, Unlocking the Secrets. Passwords are the keys to our digital kingdoms, and cracking them is a constant cat-and-mouse game between hackers and security professionals. Brute force attacks involve systematically trying every possible combination of characters until the password is found. It's like trying every key on a giant keychain until you find the one that unlocks the door. Dictionary attacks use lists of commonly used passwords, often combined with variations, to crack accounts. It's like trying the most obvious keys first, hoping to get lucky. Rainbow table attacks use pre-computed tables to speed up the password cracking process. They're like having a shortcut to the key, making the search much faster. Ethical hackers use password cracking tools to test the strength of passwords and educate users about good password hygiene. Section 10. The Ethical Hacker, a guardian of the digital realm. Ethical hackers are the white knights of the cybersecurity world. They use their knowledge and skills to protect organizations and individuals from malicious actors. They are the guardians of our digital assets, ensuring that our data remains safe and secure. By thinking like an attacker, ethical hackers can identify vulnerabilities before they are exploited. They play a crucial role in securing systems, applications, and networks. Their work helps organizations stay one step ahead of cybercriminals. Ethical hackers adhere to a strict code of ethics, respecting privacy and operating within legal boundaries. They use their powers for good, making the digital world a safer place for everyone. Remember, knowledge is power, but it is our responsibility to use it wisely. Embrace ethical hacking as a force for good, and let's work together to create a more secure digital future. Section 11. Continue your cybersecurity journey with Cyber Network. This essay has provided a glimpse into the world of ethical hacking with Kali Linux. We have explored various tools and techniques used by security professionals to identify and mitigate cybersecurity threats. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. The field of cybersecurity is constantly evolving, with new threats emerging every day. It's crucial to stay updated with the latest trends, tools, and techniques to effectively combat cybercrime. Join our community at Cyber Network, your go-to resource for all things cybersecurity. We offer in-depth articles, tutorials, and resources to help you enhance your cybersecurity knowledge and skills. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned professional, Cyber Network has something for everyone. Subscribe to our newsletter and follow us on social media to stay informed and connected with the cybersecurity community. Let's work together to create a safer digital world, one bite at a time.